take no chances. Fill up all the blanks with lemon sprinkled ice. Please don't ask me twice. Rhythm got me bouncing, bottles got me crashing. Don't you know?
Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie and I'm a wife and mother to one baby girl and have one on the way very soon. That is why today I'm going to be showing you guys the complete DIY decorating video of my baby shower that was just this past weekend. And wow, as you can see, it was raining, but it did ended up turning out so beautiful because the sun came out, everything dried up before the baby shower. This was only earlier in the morning, which was the only chance we had to set up. So we're just putting out the chairs and tables first, and then we're going to jump straight into everything. But first, I did want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. If you're not new here, then you know that I am no stranger to sharing my mental health challenges here with you guys on motherhood, depression, anxiety, and postpartum, all that stuff that I've shared with you guys. So I'm actually a loyal customer to BetterHelp since way before this collaboration, starting back in January, and I have shared that with you guys when I started that journey. Right when I got pregnant, my mental health kind of took a decline, and so I signed up for BetterHelp. And as you can see, their mission is to make therapy more accessible and affordable, so it's super easy. I love that you can do everything from the comfort of your home. I'm in my cozy blanket during my session, which is how I usually am, and signing up was super easy. All you do is take a quiz. You could even put preferences, like I put that I was Christian and would prefer a Christian therapist, and I love my therapist. I can't say enough about her. And what I also love about BetterHelp that is really hard to do when you're doing in-person therapy is if you don't match with your first therapist, it's so easy to go ahead and request a change until you find a therapist that is right for you. And it's very common not to click with your first few or first therapist. So I love that. They also have a ton of helpful tools like journaling. You can journal every day on your BetterHelp app, and you can choose to share it with your therapist or not. That is what I'm doing in this clip. And I just love that feature because journaling helps with mental health so much. So if you're struggling for whatever reason and you're looking for therapy or options for therapy, you can use my link in the description box to get 10% off your first month of BetterHelp to see if it helps you. But again, thank you so much to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. Okay, now back to the DIY shower. First things first, I know you guys noticed that I have my bonnet on and I look crazy. I do look crazy for this whole entire video. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. The shower wasn't until 3, and so yeah, it is what it is. But my friends are here helping me, and they're putting out the tables and chairs, mostly them because I'm pregnant and I can't lift too much. And I've been having some Braxton Hicks, and yeah, so they helped me. These 3 tables inside of the food tent where the food is gonna go, I already had. And I also have those covers. So the tables and chairs I rented out. I found a really cheap company that does it on Facebook Marketplace, so that is a tip. I reached out to like an actual tent company, and they try to charge me like $500, and I got 6 tables and 48 chairs for $160 from somebody who does it on Facebook Marketplace. So definitely check there if you're doing a DIY party. And the tablecloths I have, so I already had a few of them. I just had to order a few more, but I just kind of collect these items because I throw a lot of backyard parties in the summer. And then what I added to my collection this time were these beautiful sage green runners. And I will say majority of this video, because my camera does really bad outside, you won't see the actual colors, but you'll see the colors in the end shots. Don't worry, I'll make sure that I show you guys that. And it came out absolutely beautiful, so stay tuned for that. I will link everything in my description box. Most of it is from Amazon, and I'm telling you guys, I didn't spend a lot of money on this shower. Everything was DIY, including these centerpieces. So these 2 things are actually from Dollar Tree. All I did was buy a wine glass, and I found these buckets at Dollar Tree. I was looking for something else. I had something else in mind, but these were the only things, and I went to $3 trees, so it was not my luck. I was running out of time. I had to make 6 of these before the shower, and I was doing it by myself. So, yeah, I found these New York Giant buckets, and I spray painted them gold. I added some flowers. I added some bows from Hobby Lobby. When I spray painted them, the New York was still showing, so that is why you'll see I added the ribbon to kind of cover that. But they came out so beautiful. Again, it was safari theme, but I really wanted it to be like boho and elegant safari theme, not so much like the kind of what is that word? I always forget this word. Well, you guys know what I mean, like kitty type of safari theme. I wanted it to be very just elegant, and so these centerpieces worked out great. Everything is from Dollar Tree. The flower foam, the flowers you're gonna see I put out inside of them, and the only thing is the ribbon is from Hobby Lobby, but they did have almost the exact ribbon at Dollar Tree that I didn't see until after. But yeah, the table runners also went with my boho theme because they were like gauze type of table runners. I got a 6-pack for really cheap on Amazon. So again, I will link everything down in the description that I could. And yeah, I hope you guys stick around to the end of the video because I did so much in this video. You guys are going to see lots of DIYs, DIY treats. Like I DIY'd everything aside from renting out the tables. So it was definitely a labor of love, but the way it turned out at the end was so worth it. It was my first shower. My first baby girl came during the pandemic and right in the thick of it. So I had a virtual baby shower. So this was my first baby shower, and I was just so glad that my vision came to life. And thank you to everybody, if you're watching, that helped me during this journey and setting up all my friends in this video. Thank you so much.
And I don't even know what to answer. It's time to put an end to our chapter. Why do you keep on
I also did want to mention a few of you guys have asked me about my registry, and I wasn't going to do it. I never want to use my YouTube as a form of asking for anything or make you guys feel like you owe me anything. But a lot of you guys have been DMing me, and it's been the loyal subscribers that man, are just in every single video giving support. And one of them even said like it's their love language and they would love to gift me something. So I decided to put it in my description box in this video in case you're one of those and you would like to check out our registry. I will put it, but please don't feel the need to. I am not asking, I am not begging. I just want to put it out there for those who wish to do so, if that's your love language or any of that sort. But please don't feel the obligation to. You guys do enough by watching and supporting on my videos. But now I'm just setting up the table. These plastic gold rim what are they called, like plates and spoons and utensils, it's a pack from Amazon. It was a 50-pack, and again, I have 48 chairs, so I only had 2 to spare of everything, and it made the table look so beautiful. And I'll show you here in a sec the real colors.
I just hope that will be okay.
Another thing that I love having is this bounce house because again, I could pull it out for all the events. Now I do wish the colors went with my theme a little bit more. I love the white bounce houses, but I wasn't gonna rent one for $500 for one day. So yeah, I just pulled this one out and all the little toddlers were able to jump and have fun. So I love having that. My husband just blew that up. This is not our main garland. I'll show you guys how we did our main garland. This is a garland kit that attaches to the table, and I'll have it linked in my description. Super easy. There's like rings that you attach the balloon to, and then you put the rings through the bars, and the bars clip right to the table. So I just added that in. Okay, you guys, so this is gonna be on the cake table, and I didn't record it. It was a last minute idea, so I'm just gonna kind of explain to you guys what I did. I needed somewhere to put my souvenirs, and also like we're gonna have chocolate covered treats. So I have these leftover treat boxes. They like, you build them and then they're see-through. So I was thinking, I had these 2 baskets that's gonna go in his nursery. I was like, and I have these chalkboards left over from her closet makeover, from Eliana's closet makeover, if you guys seen that. So I was like, let me customize them with my Cricut. So I made the words with my Cricut, and then I could put the souvenirs and the take home boxes in there, so people could, if people don't eat treats at the party because there's already going to be cake and stuff, that they could just take home their treats, so I'm not stuck with a bunch of treats. So this is leftover, ignore Eliana, but this is leftover ribbon from the centerpieces. I just made a bow. Baby, hold on. I just made a bow, and sorry, she was like screaming. I just made a bow, and then I hot glued it, and then when I'm done, I could still use them. I could just take it off and then take off the signs. And then here I put the souvenirs. So the souvenirs, I ordered little giraffe gold keychains from Shein. They were like 2 for $1, and I got 40 of them, so it was like $20, really cheap. And then these little bags and thank you tags I got from Hobby Lobby from their wedding collection, and it was half off. And then I also got this sign that says cards from Hobby Lobby, and it was half off. It was like $2 or something, and I filled everything with like sparkly tissue paper that I already had. This basket is from Eliana's Easter basket a few years ago, and yeah, I just used it so that if people bring cards, some people don't buy off the registry and they'll bring a card, so they could just put it in there and they don't have to ask me. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that because I didn't record me doing it.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom.
So this was our main garland, and this ring bar that you're gonna see, I already had. Again, I have things because I throw a lot of events, so I had this one since like my gender reveal, I believe. I had the one that goes attached to the banquet tables forever, like 2 years. But my sister is just building that for me so we could go ahead and set up the backdrop. And then these balloons that you're going to see in these like boho colors that go with my theme are from Amazon. It comes in a kit. The balloon pump I already had. It's super useful for parties. And always when you get a garland kit, it's going to come with some tape, some garland tape, and that is how we did that. Now this backdrop that says "Oh Baby" was gifted to me from Mocsicka Party Decor, and I hope that I'm saying that correctly. But they reached out to me in the perfect timing, asking me if I needed any backdrops for my event, and I jumped on it so quickly. I was able to customize these. They came super quick. There's also another one you're gonna see we're gonna put in our garage, and even the stands, they even have like a combination thing where you can order a custom backdrop and a stand for the price of one, and it's just so affordable. I love how they came out. I customized both of them on Canva, so I completely customized it to my liking and my colors, and they printed out exactly the pictures that I sent them. And they do have like ones that are already done, their designs, which are also beautiful, but if you want to make it customized, you can do that too. So I will link them down below. I thank them so much for sending this to me because it made my party so much nicer. And yeah, so this is how we made the garland. This is the morning of. It's very dark because it was raining, so as the rain was like settling down, because we had to wait for the rain to start, we were like setting up the garland on the backdrop, and we just glue dotted the small little like 3 clusters of balloons and some leftover flowers that I had from my centerpieces. I don't know where that footage went, but we just all stuck it in. I added the 2 big balloons, and then yeah, I heard that hairspray helps so helps them like not deflate in the outside because of the weather, so I sprayed everything with hairspray, and it did work better than my gender reveal. But this is it. And then this giraffe is a 7-feet giraffe that I scored for $15 on Facebook Marketplace weeks ago, and if you follow me on Instagram, then you know I sent my husband on a mission. But this is the other backdrop that they sent me, and I just hung it with command hooks because they come with 3 holes on the top to be able to hang it. Again, I completely customized this design, the letters, the little pictures. I made it on Canva. And now this is my husband on the roofs. Don't worry, he works on roofs, so he's used to this, which is why he has that ladder. But I just love the look of something hanging over, you know, the tables on a party. So I found these flags on Amazon, and he did such a great job at hanging them. So this is how this section turned out, and I cannot tell you guys how in love I am with everything. The backdrop, the flags, the table settings, just everything came out beautiful.
Every day. Yeah, every day. Babe, used to be scared of letting someone get close without the
Now that I shared with you guys the table area, we're gonna finish the food and treat table. So I'm gonna show you guys how I did the treats now. The first thing I did was I bought this mold for like $5 at Joann's. I seen it weeks ago, and I knew I was doing safari theme. It has little animals, so I bought it. What I'm doing is spraying a little bit of the baking spray and spreading it because I heard they could be hard to take out from the mold, but I just melted some Hobby Lobby chocolate wafers. That Hobby Lobby always has them for like $2.50, so I bought a bunch. And it worked great for this, but you guys are going to see what happened later on. But yeah, you just pipe it in, make a small hole, pipe it in, wipe off the excess. The second round, I didn't put as much excess chocolate because I kind of, you know, got a rhythm. But then you could put these in the fridge for like 20 to 30 minutes. Be very careful as you're popping them out. And then I got an edible gold luster dust from Amazon. Again, I'll have it linked down below, but you just paint the gold straight onto it, and my idea was to paste these onto my chocolate covered Rice Krispie treats. And so that came out super nice. The reason why I did my own treats was because if you follow me on Instagram, you know, for my husband and I's anniversary, our 3rd anniversary, I made my own chocolate covered strawberries, and they came out beautiful. So beautiful, professionally done, better than edible arrangements, I will say. So I thought I would do it again myself, but when I did those treats, I used Ghirardelli, which is a very expensive chocolate. For these, I chose to use the Hobby Lobby chocolate, and I will say way too thick for chocolate covered treats.
inside your bedroom. We stopped counting it.
My camera battery died, guys, but basically what I'm doing now is the drizzling. Put some white chocolate in this piping bag. Again, the chocolate is really thick, so I'm doing the best I can, and then I'm just gonna use some chocolate to paste on the little chocolate animals that I have here. I'm sorry this video is probably so choppy, but I'm doing this by myself and it's a lot of work, so I'll show you guys the end product. So that's how they turned out. As you can see, they don't look terrible, but definitely don't look as professional as my chocolate covered strawberries. They came out so perfect, so smooth. The drizzle was perfect, but again, with this thick of a chocolate, I was just not able to work with it that well. So, but they still look super nice on the table. And for the cake, I did the same thing as my gender reveal. I got these toppers and balls from Amazon, and I just got a really inexpensive cannoli cake because everybody loved it for my gender reveal. I bought a bigger one for my my baby shower, and I just customized it with these toppers from Amazon, and I'll have it linked below. But after this, I'm just going to show you guys end shots and the end table. The only thing that we did buy, my friend brought over some donuts from Dunkin' Donuts, so I put those out, but I didn't buy those. But I did customize 12 cookies from a local seller from Facebook Marketplace for like 45 bucks. But other than that and ordering the tables, renting the tables, that's all that I did not DIY. But I just thought I would have like one like professionally done treat on the table. So that was the cookies that you'll see coming up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it gave you some inspiration to tackle your own DIY party, baby shower, whatever it is you have going on. It's really doable with some labor and some elbow grease, and you can have a professional decorated looking party, and it'll turn out so great. As long as everybody has a good time, that's all that matters. So I love you guys. I'll see you in my next one, God willing. As always, don't forget to check out BetterHelp in my description box if you're interested in that, for 10% off your first month. Bye.